sequence.
Add the bassline. Create the melody.
Melody programmed.
Now add the people.
Global crowd selection online. Enter access code to share. ASOT. Access granted.
This is A State of Trance podcast with Armin van Buuren.
I'm Armin van Buuren, and this week on the State of Trance podcast, some of the highlights of my set of the State of Trance Invasion tour in Las Vegas.
This is a State of Trance podcast.
You're tuned into something very special this week on the podcast. A live set by myself from the Circuit Ground stage at Las Vegas Speedway, where we celebrated the State of Trance Invasion Tour.
For each forgotten kiss, for all the memories, for all the times love said all we had to say. You played your part so well, a modern rodeo. You came on Cupid's wings, and then you flew away. Sleepless night, forever in your arms, for every hour spent lost in the reverie. You broke your promises, no shame and no regrets. You burned the bridges to an endless mystery. You touched my face, so beautiful. Touched my face, so beautiful when you call my name. And burn with desire, but you left me in the rain.
tuned in to the special edition of A State of Trance podcast. This week, I'm taking you back to June 10th, where the Invasion tour hit Las Vegas. Here's some of the highlights of my set from Electric, Daisy, Carnival.
State of Trance radio show. This is the State of Trance podcast with Armin van Buuren.
What's up, EDC? How you doing? I just wanted to say, we had some drama yesterday, but thanks to all the DJs, I could play here for 1 hour. Thank you so much, guys. Between 2 and 3, I'll be on the main stage, so I hope you'll support me or hang out for these great DJs that come after me, okay? Thank you so much.
Best in trance from the world's hottest producers and DJs, straight to your media player. This is a State of Trance podcast.
Tuning in next week, a brand new podcast, and make sure you send your requests, your shouts, or your favorite classic for the podcast to armin@astateoftrance.com, and don't forget to mention podcast in your message. See you next week.
more info and previous editions of the podcast, visit arminradio.com or youtube.com/Armin van Buuren. Till next time.
For more info, check www.armadamusic.com.